Hey everybody, happy Friday. Last Friday of 2023. Coming down to the end. Remember, New Year's Eve is going to be 1, 2, 3. $12, $31, $23. 1, 2, 3. At the clock strikes midnight. 1, 2, 3 goes into 4. Our financial reset is about to begin. If you don't have any dinar, you should get some quick if you want to be part of the wealth transfer. XRP is about to blow. Bitcoin is going to 30K. Big, huge drop. Keep talking about the Bitcoin ETFs coming through and all that bullshit. So retarded. Who would want to give their money to BlackRock to buy their Bitcoin and have BlackRock holding your Bitcoin? Like, it doesn't even make sense. But people have been brainwashed their whole fucking lives from the media, from the TV, from indoctrination school. Especially if you went to college, you're really indoctrinated. You can go today, buy your own Bitcoin, get your own custody wallet, get you a HeliPal, get off of the grid, get off of the internet, hold your assets in your own possession. Gold and silver, hold it in your own possession. Don't buy that funny money. Anyway, we are getting to the end of NFL season as well. End of college football is this week. Speaking of college football, we got one play going tonight. We are taking Missouri +5 against Ohio State. Now, I would typically take Ohio State in this matchup, but they don't have a quarterback. I think they're down a couple of quarterbacks, so they're going to put in some punter and have him be a quarterback. Doesn't bode well against a Missouri team that's a little bit more hungrier than Ohio State is for, I forget what it is, the Alamo Bowl or wherever they're playing. I don't know what bowl it is, but so I look for Missouri to keep it close. If Missouri loses, I think it'll be like a 27-24 game within 3 points. There's a lot of money on the over in this game, which I really like the over when I first looked at it. But when I see that there's close to 90% of all the money going bet on the over, I can't put my money in that pool. If anything, this is a good spot to take the under. Ohio State may not score too much without a quarterback. So my prediction in this game is going to be Missouri 27, Ohio State 21. So Missouri the outright win and goes under 51 total points. It's not one of my strongest bets, but it's the only one I got for today. For tomorrow, what we're doing is we're taking the Dallas Cowboys on the money line and parlaying it to the Jacksonville Jaguars money line on Sunday. It basically, I think it was like plus 105, 106. So we threw $1,000 on that. Basically, even money throws a 5 or 6, $50, $60 extra or whatever on there because of the plus. I I was originally going to do a teaser, but makes no sense to tease it when you get a better odds with the money lines. Speaking of teasers, my big play for Sunday, other than the Jags just to win outright, we're going to take the Rams, which will put them, 6-point teaser is going to put them at basically a money line win. All they got to do is win. And we're going to tease that with the Dolphins at a +9. Earlier, I think it was earlier today, it was 3.5, or yesterday it dropped down to 3 now. Money's coming in on the Dolphins, the smart money. So I'll take the +9 and the Rams just to win on a 2-team teaser. So we should be able to profit a couple grand this weekend with those 2 teasers. Cowboys, Jaguars, moneyline parlay, and the Rams, Dolphins, 6-point teaser. Speaking of the Dolphins, I put some money down on the Dolphins to win the Super Bowl. They're at +750 odds right now. So $200 pays you $1,500. I usually don't do future bets because I can make a lot more money, betting straight single games. However, I got some good intel regarding the Dolphins. It all comes back to the numbers, comes back to their logo. Count the points on the logo, the little sunburst type thing that goes around the dolphin, and that'll give you the year the Dolphins will win the Super Bowl. And then that also ties back to the Hawaii, hate to call them Hawaii fires. I mean, it was basically they got torched by a DEW, do the do in Hawaii too, the Maui blast. They put all this shit out there for you to see it, but you're not paying attention. Don't get caught up in the bullshit. Another crazy thing that I just came across is California is shutting down all of the national forest lands as of January 1st. Any dirt roads in the forest lands are shut down until what they say at least April 15th. So this is some bullshit that they're doing. It's supposed to be public land, open to the public. I think this is all going to coincide with the false flags that they got coming in. They're even telling you on fake news that be prepared, that something big is going to happen in 2024. And if you paid attention to that Cabal movie put out by that Hussein criminal who used to be president of the United States, and you see all the Tesla cars blocking the highways, and that's so that you can't get out. And they're bringing in all these, I don't even call them immigrants because they're not immigrants, they're terrorists. They're coming here to take out your family, they're coming here to take your job, they're coming here to take your livelihood from you, and who knows what they're going to do with your wife and kids after they take you out. So I sure hope you guys wise up to what's going on. Start getting prepared if you're not already prepared. You got to have a generator. There's not a whole lot of ways to store gas for your generator, so you got to do the best you can. There is a way to use propane. You can get you a big 100-gallon tank of propane and store that. Get you a cook stove. Basically just like you're camping. Lanterns, propane stove, tent, whatever you gotta have. Camper would be the way to go. But you see what they're doing in California with shutting down these national forest lands is they're gonna lock you in, so you're not gonna be able to escape what they're about to come out with. So who knows what it's gonna be. I seen a statistic yesterday regarding how they're spreading the coronavirus. It's being spread through your tap water. Most of the states are highly toxic. One state that I noticed that has very minimal traces of it is the state of Oregon. And maybe that's because there's so much natural water flowing through, and it's always flowing down from the mountains. Which California, where I'm at right now, is kind of the same thing, but the majority of the population lives down in the valley, Sacramento and Gay Area and Los Angeles. So all that water flows down and then stagnates in these holding tanks, and then that's where they put the diseases into your water supply. So ask yourself, why would they be shutting down all the public lands, dirt roads in California National Forest as of January 1st? Is it for your safety? Like, what is their excuse? It's always supposed to be for your safety. That's how they get you. Oh yeah, that sounds good. Let's go ahead and say, okay, it's all good. And then they come in with these terrorists and putting stuff in your water. And when you try to go and flee, there's nowhere to go because they got all the exits blocked. So it's all about control. Unless you're equipped to go into the backwoods with a backpack, I think it's going to get pretty crazy here pretty soon, 2024. So we'll see what happens. And speaking of 2024, we got a couple of college games going on New Year's Day. I'm going to roll with Alabama, Clemson Tide, Roll Tide. You give Saban a month off to prepare for a game, and very seldom can he be beat with this much time to prepare. Michigan, I think they overachieved. You see what they did to Harbaugh. They suspended him for cheating, which I don't know if stealing signs is cheating. I think it's just being smart. If you could read what the fuck they're doing, then you know what they're gonna fucking do. Why should you be punished for it? So we'll see what happens with that. But Alabama's a small underdog, minus plus 1.5. I'm going to take them money line because I think they beat Michigan. Hopefully I don't need that 1.5, but it's plus 105 on the money line compared to minus 110 with the 1.5. And then the other big game, I'm going with Washington Huskies playing Texas. Texas is just a big letdown. Like they should be way better than they always are. They come out good, then they just fall apart. Austin is turned into Texas's version of California. Washington has a really good team, really good coach. and the point spread is 4 points. Texas has to cover the spread by 4. So I'm taking Washington +4. I think this is going to be a great game. I think it's going to be a really good game. I think Washington wins 31-28. But we'll see what happens. All I need to do is keep it within a field goal, and we'll cash that ticket. So we got some big money coming the end 2023 in the NFL, and some big money starting 2024 in college football bowl games. And then we did take the Dolphins to win the Super Bowl. If you count the number of points around the Dolphins logo, that'll give you a clue. And like I said, I think it's all going to tie back basically Tua to the Hawaii fires that were done on purpose to take people's land. And there's a whole bunch of children that came up missing that nobody seems to know what happened to them. Just like the 700 or 800,000 children that came over the border that are missing. These people are sick. What they're doing with these missing children, hopefully someday it comes back on them. But everybody needs to join in this fight to stop child trafficking, organ harvesting. Like it's just completely out of fucking control. And these people that just sit in front of their TV and get brainwashed by CNN, fake news network, all the propaganda. Like, it's time to turn your fucking TV off, grow a pair of fucking balls, and stand up for yourself. Get in shape, get off the fucking couch, quit being fat and lazy, and get your ass out there. Get in shape, get ready to fight this war that's coming. Because if you're watching the fake news, you'll see that the war is coming straight from the border to your house, to your home, to your neighborhood, to your street, to your city, and they're coming after your family and your home and everything that you got. So let's man up. Lions need to roar. Lions need to come together. That's the only way to stop this shit, is that we all need to come together. Whether you're whatever you are, color, religion, whatever you are, if you want to survive this shit, you have to team up. We have to team up, and we got to put an end to this shit. So everybody, have a great weekend. I know everybody likes to drink on New Year's Eve, but basically all you're doing is allowing the spirits to come through, and that's why they call it the spirits. So have a good rest of 2023. Might come back on for another video, but I've already got my bets in, and I'm set, ready to roll. All I got to do now is buy some more silver, some more gold, some more XRP, sit back and wait, and they'll flip the switch. I think it's going to be sooner than later. Could be this coming weekend. So we got a 4-day weekend, starts the new year. BRICS has already talked about getting rid of the dollar. I know that there's a couple countries out there that have traded back in their native currencies instead of using the petrodollar. I'm hearing the Iraqi dinar is going to go back to what it used to be, which was three US dollars equals one Iraqi dollar. And if that's the case, I'm going to be sitting fat and happy, because I bought a bunch of dinar about a month ago, and I'm probably going to buy some more today. I believe you can get $25,000 worth of dinar for about $51 US dollars right now. And if they do revalue the currency back to what it used to be, which was 3 to 1, that'll be $750,000 for $50. That's a hell of an investment, hell of a profit. I'll take that any day, and just got to sit back and wait now. So thinking about heading off the grid, getting out of California. I've been in Texas for a little while, and Texas is basically building 15-minute cities all over the place. So unless you're going to live out in the farmlands, they do have their freedom there, but it's hard to say exactly what's going on there because everything's infiltrated. Texas is turning purple, and they went after the Attorney General, Paxton, tried to take him out. The Rhino governor is allowing all these immigrants or terrorists to come across the border, and he's actually giving them a free ride up to New York and Chicago and wherever else they want to go. I would give them a free ride back across the border and call it a day. So you got to understand, we're being infiltrated, we're being destroyed from within. These people are sick. They want to destroy you, your family, your country, and everything that you value in your life. So let's man up, everybody. Let's get us together. If you're in a certain community, some neighbors, you should get to know your neighbors. Start talking to them about, hey, this shit's about to go down. Keep your eyes open. Get some cameras. Got a high patrol up here. All right, everybody, we're gonna call it quits. Later.